1. Harmonious union makes all my life areas feel exquisitely good. Start relationships. Yeah, that that one. I can now start relationships from a place where I feel filled up. That's the first area of life where I feel that harmonious twin flame union is such a good thing for me. It just brings good things. And the first area is start relationships. Now I can start them from a place where I could not before, where it feels like I'm really relating because I'm relating to my source first. And that makes it sustainable how I relate to you. And that makes it loving how I relate to you. I don't need anything from you, you know? It makes it really like receiving. I receive the love that I feel between you and me. And I extend that when that feels fitting and the right thing to do. Yeah, beautiful. And that is indeed like with so many people, and we have so many new people at this moment that this video is made. But especially, this is of course also with my true twin flame. I start a relationship, and I have experienced that when I was not yet in harmonious union, actually, when I was 3.5 months before my harmonious union moment came, that I experienced a bit of union. And that was a start of a relationship, kind of like feel this whole meeting in a couple weeks time, a couple meetings and stuff. And that was something that was not ideal, to say the least. We just found out that there were elements here that were not working, and that gave rise to a lot of emotions that really needed to come out and be processed, and not nice emotions, difficult emotions, and they needed to be purged. And right now, after harmonious union, I can do that over. I can do start of a true relationship and do that in a way that feels satisfying to me, to my sort of new personal standards. I mean, I built them myself by purging those feelings, by building a new base for self esteem, by building a new base for trust, which is faith, by forgiveness, by extending the forgiveness to others that I first made in myself, gave to myself. That is all possible right now. And I am able to do that right now from an incredibly much more matured and fulfilled place. And I feel incredibly grateful for that, that I have that opportunity to some sort of go back into that space of the relationship with the true twin flame and do that completely over in this beautiful way, within how it's meant to be, within how it feels good to me, inside the container of harmonious twin flame union. It's really, really incredibly satisfying. I can't stress that enough. It is absolutely beautiful, and it is what I have been waiting for in this lifetime for 4 decades, over 4 decades. And yeah, that is just the arrival of that is just phenomenal, phenomenal. It's I take it day by day and I walk it piece by piece. It is absolutely beyond words. I can't describe it to you. It's so beautiful because it's real. You know, divine love is real. That's the whole point of it. That's why this journey is wanted by so many people and felt by so many people. It's real and it's profound. Yeah. But there are more life areas in which it feels exquisite now in harmonious union. I myself, for instance, have also redone my clothes. Yeah. Like this color suits my undertone of my skin. And I found that out and I researched that. And I just rebuilt my entire wardrobe. Well, maybe clothes are not important to you. Fine. Good. perfect. But for me, that was really great. It was really important and it was really a self expression. I went into colors, I went into styles, I tried things out, and this took 1.5 year. And it was so important to me to have that satisfied to a certain degree because it was about feeling good. It was about relating to my true identity. And it was about safety for me as well. And I could really establish a safety in my relationship to my clothes that I never could before Harmonious Union. And that's why I redid that. And I gave my inner child so many beautiful experiences with clothes that I could never had, that I never had, that I could never have as a child when I was a child, because you just needed to have like holes in your underwear and it didn't matter, and you weren't allowed to have like enough, let's say again, underwear. I don't know why this is a little bit strange topic maybe, but there you go, like enough underwear to have before it's all washed, and you don't need to wash all the time when you have like for 2 weeks enough and stuff and quality stuff. And I really grew up in a very affluent household, but these kinds of things were not accessible because of a neurosis, right? Not like an anti-love movement that was going on there, not because of, I don't know, something else, lack of means or something. So, and you could feel that. So I could like redo that to my inner child and give myself the safety of like safe clothes. Clothes also give you a safety. They make you feel, yeah, as if you are, having self esteem in the world because it is enough, not because it's outstanding and beautiful and incredibly expensive and over the top and only about your looks. No, I'm talking about the safety of it and the feeling of enough and the feeling of, oh, this really suits me. And all this secondhand clothes that I bought, and the colors of it. Oh, they suit me. That is what it's about. That's so special to me now. That it just feels so good. It feels so good because it fits me and my needs, my basic needs, and my basic beauty as well. And I'm still working in this. I think it's beautiful. This is a life area of mine that I feel already exquisitely good in, and I think that I'm only at the start of it right now. And it's a feeling that I have about it. It's not, you can't see it in the clothes itself or something, it's not special, but it is the feeling that I feel with it myself, that I have given myself. I have made my area of food feel exquisite too. And I won't be going extensively in it, but I have put that um, system that it actually is, because I have extensive food and health background. Uh, I have put that system in a, how can I say that, in a package. And I named it something, and the name is the um, Genesis 1 plan. And that can come if you deeper come into working with me, that comes up, and we work with that in the year course that is coming up. I will share it too and stuff. And I have also made a perfect, satisfying, for me personally, rounded whole of my religious life. Now, if you don't have a religious life, that's fine. I don't mind, okay? But I do, and I think that's just an expression of how I feel towards my source, towards the universe, and I made that fully rounded and very satisfying for myself and very trusted. I trust myself there now. And that is very special to me that I was never able to do earlier in my life before Harmonious Union. So, all such life areas and many more can come to feel exquisitely good to you too. It feels perfect because you connect with divine love there, not because it is physically flawless. That's interesting, no? It is not about being physically flawless, which I'm absolutely not. It's not about being psychologically flawless and never making a mistake or something, or never being angry, which is some sort of a crazy thing to demand, by the way. I know it's very culturally broad accepted that that's sort of what you need to do. But, anger is very valid emotions in cases where that is brought up often, so, and of course we don't need to be aggressive, but we can be having anger and feeling that, and that is very, very good to have. And it will also give you the energy to fire up changes that you can make. And it's just part of your human makeup. So maybe that should be just thrown in there. There it is. So you're not going to be physically or psychologically flawless, but you are going to be perfect in divine love. In other words, even better said, divine love is perfect, and that will penetrate your life now. And that feels good. And that is the perfection that we talk about. And in a sense, it's not even you that is perfect, it's the divine love that is perfect, right? And in another sense, you start to surrender to that divine love so much that you are it. Yeah, now you are the divine love. And that starts to act through you more and more. And I think that's very, yeah, very particular to encounter in myself how that is more and more going on. 3, even though you will lose many things that were not you and travel through the energy field of that leaving, you definitively learn how to only focus on the good stuff that it births. Yeah. It's true that things will break free from you that were never yours. Mental, emotional, physical, and it will start to go away, float away. Spiritual will start to flow away. And with that breaking loose coming up and starting to flow away, you will for a while in your direct surroundings feel that peace very much. You feel that peace. You feel also like the bad energy of it, like it's not good for you because it's not yours in essence. And you feel that sort of badness while it travels away. And that can be the energy, the feeling that is surrounding you for a while until that is cleared up. And that can seem like a little bit of a disappointment, like, well, now I'm sitting in this feeling that is even being shown to me and projected to me by other people in some ways because I'm letting it go. And now it's just in my face all the time because I'm letting it go. And that can feel like a disappointment, like, oh my God, you must be kidding me. How long is this going to take then? And you feel your feelings and you feel your feelings and you feel your feelings through that period of time. And then it will definitively go away forever after. So that is worth it. You definitively learn how to only focus on the good stuff that it births. So that's what you learn through this reality of how that moves, how that goes, that law, let's say, of how you become purified. Through that, you learn to only focus on the good stuff that it births and to not be swayed by these pieces that break loose and need to flow away, and it takes a bit. And that means that you start to focus and you learn to focus. And that is a beautiful, good thing that you learn in Harmonious Union. You learn to focus on the positive stuff that is being birthed through you in the world in the right way, not in the way like I'm going to focus on something good and I just deny the rest, in the sense that I push it away to deny it, to focus on something good. That's like, I don't know, maybe in some spiritual groups or whatever, they try to do it like that, but that's not how it works when you want to go for harmonious twin flame union. How it works then is that you don't deny it, you don't stuff it away, but instead you bring it up, and it starts to flow away from you while you feel it and feel it and feel it. And within that honest movement, that genuine movement, you learn to focus on the good thing that is being birthed through this process. And then that birthing is also real, it is sustainable, it's not fake, you're not pushing something aside. It is a real foundation where you can stand on. There it is. That is a real good thing in harmonious twin flame union. And here's my bonus. It starts to bring in your abundance. Yes, that is your good feeling experiences, your true twin flame, and a relationship inside your union consciousness egg, so to speak, starts to come up. It is your good that belongs to you. It is your financial vibration that becomes at this point of a breakthrough, that it shows itself to you. And even goods and houses and financial streams of past lives that you already had can come forward and help you. The flow comes into your life that you want to give to the people around you, and they give you energy in the form of money back. I call that soul money when it is related to your twin flame union's true mission. So that is, of course, also a great way how that true abundance starts to flow in your life when you come in harmonious union. It is really the flow of life that starts to come through you. Don't hold it back. Don't try to hide from it. It is yours already through birthright, through soul right. It's maybe even more correct to say through twin flame right. It is already yours. You'll see it coming towards you. Don't deny it and start to receive it. A beautiful, good thing. And I will send you now to a video in which I go further on this financial thing. Because what does it have to do with the twin flame? And why are the two actually intimately interconnected? And I talk about that in this video that will come up here in a couple seconds. I will see you there. Bye bye. Love from Petra.